We do have a large flamingo flock. There are 66 individuals in it. They're communal nesters. They'll all just sort of nest in the same area. They nest in sort of the shorelines of lakes and stuff where there's a lot of clay. A pair will claim an area and lay their eggs on it and stuff, but it'll always move around a little bit with who is in what area. And they're just communal where they just move as one flock. If there's a loud noise or just something in one of the bird's sights and that makes the bird want to move a certain direction, one individual will go and then the other 65 will just follow after them. Flamingos get the bright color from what we call a group of prey animals called carotenoids, like crustaceans and shrimp. Their pink plumage is an indicator of their health and their diet. The flamingos do a sort of filter feeding where they'll just be walking along and then they'll tip their heads into the water and then they'll just move it back and forth, sort of opening and closing it really fast and filtering out a lot of the water as they pick up stuff. The waterfall also serves a dual purpose of it helps our filtration. We use ozone to help filter and the waterfall helps dissipate the ozone before it goes back into the water. And then our main pool has a filtration system that a couple of life support staffers take care of, maintaining the pumps and everything, so that's a daily task. And then we have to work the island over in the hot Houston heat. A lot of the times it dries out and everything, so we gotta get in there with turning the soil over and keeping it a nice mud so that way they can build their mounds in it. We will till the island to get it into a muddy mixture and then we'll start making some of their mounds. A lot of the mounds that we currently have been made exclusively by the flamingos. Both males and females will incubate the eggs to term, which is about 28 days. They'll just sit on them taking turns. Sometimes we'll find the male on, sometimes we'll find the female. There's no clear defined who does what. It just depends on the individuals. My favorite thing about taking care of the flamingos is seeing them successfully nest and lay eggs and incubate them. When the chicks first hatch out, they'll stick their heads right out of the adult's wing and the adult will just sort of tuck their head back and feed them that way. So being able to see a chick that's maybe just a couple days old get fed by the adult is kind of one of my favorite parts of this, where it's just an amazing sight.